We have talked about artificial intelligence, or AI before, but the subject has changed a lot in recent times. I mean new developments. You know what I mean. Yes, AI, and then comes machine learning. Machine learning is part of artificial intelligence. You remember we discussed about these terms before. Next comes the term deep learning, which is part of machine learning. Actually, machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, and deep learning is a subset of machine learning. See the diagram here on the board, shows the relationship between artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning. Well, I believe you can remember, we discussed these before. Now, how about these terms? Generative AI? Large language models, or LLM? It seems this is overtaking the world. Whenever you make a query in any search engine, as soon as you type a letter, you are bombarded with the next set of letters or words. How does that happen? That is the power of LLM. Then comes chatbots. It is everywhere. Deepfakes, another new term. Now we find all these things inside AI. Let's discuss about what these things are. Okay, in this diagram, we can see the machine learning is a subset of AI. In machine learning, powerful algorithms are used to process data. In the diagram we have some characters. Look at the picture here. The machines are trained to predict the next one. Artificial intelligence is, well, we are trying to make computers work like human brains, or sometimes to exceed the level of human brains, in terms of intelligence. Anyway, we are talking about machine learning now. So in this example, on the whiteboard, the machines are trained to produce the next one in the order. In the machine learning we are using algorithms, which are really good at looking at patterns and understand them. Of course they need lots of training data, and practice it. After the training, the machines can look for the patterns and predict what comes next. More training data you can give the machine, more confident the way the machine make the prediction. Machines are also good at spotting outliers. If they find something not going with the pattern, they can easily spot it. Like, in here, the green hexagonal. The machine can easily spot the sequence is broken. This is the kind of technology helpful in cybersecurity. Next thing we are moving into is deep learning. In the diagram you can see where it sits in relation to artificial intelligence and machine learning. In deep learning, we learn about neural networks. Neural networks are the way computers mimic human brains. You know, human brains consist of billions of neurons. In artificial intelligence, the neural networks are trying to use artificial neurons to simulate human brains. We call them deep learning, because neural networks have multiple layers to process data. There is an input layer, where the data is fed into the machine. Then there are several hidden layers, which process data, and at the end there's an output layer, that gives the result. Now we are moving into generative AI. In the diagram you can see some new term. Foundation models? Yes, in foundation models we get things like LLM, or the large language models. The technology is used to take language and model it. For example, you type few words, and the machine will find the next word. You must have seen that when using computers all the time. Well, they are not predicting just the next word, but they may give the next phrase, next sentence, next paragraph, or the next entire document. It could be anything. We call this technology as generative AI. Generative AI, the technology can be used into music and videos too. I mean, it is widely used. Mixing music, notes, machine decides what note or notes come next. Same way videos are created using generative AI. Audio models, video models are created like this. It is actually combining existing music notes, sounds, images, and deepfakes are created by using existing voices or videos. For example, a person's voice can be used to create some speech that the person hasn't actually said. It could be a good thing, and it could also be a bad thing. Alright folks, I am going to wind up this lesson now, and we'll come to you again with a video like this. Bye bye!